At around 8 p.m. on November 24th, 2023, a 911 call came into the Volusia County Fire Station, and they had reported that their neighbor's house was apparently on fire. They believed that no one was home at the time because the lone resident living in the house did not call 911 themselves. Sadly, however, they were all wrong. But before we get into that story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place because that's all we do and we upload once a week. So if that's an interest to you, throw a banana peel on the top step of a staircase so when the like button walks by, it slips on the banana peel and tumbles down to its excruciating death. And also, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you do not miss our weekly updates. And to break character for a moment, subscribe to the real MrBallen as well. And don't worry, this story is obviously fake, as you guys will eventually know. Okay, let's get to today's story. There was once a semi-famous YouTuber who lived in Volusia County, Florida. His name was Joe Winko. Joe Winko's YouTube channel never really became very popular at all due to the diverse range of content he would upload on his channel, and YouTube's messed up YouTube algorithm, which would always keep his videos hidden in the dark. Except for the few thousands of subscribers who just so happened to be subscribed to his channel. Joe Winko would do a lot of really strange stuff in all of his YouTube videos, and talk about a lot of really strange stuff in his YouTube videos as well. But one of the many strange things that Joe Winko did was he always would go on road trips with strangers he would meet online. Many of his followers would even warn him that one day this would end up leading Joe Winko to his death. But Joe Winko was so confident and assured all of them that that would not be what happened. And for the most part, he was actually right. However, he would actually die in his own bedroom instead. Early in the morning on November 4th, 2023, Joe Winko uploaded a video on YouTube that was different from all of his other videos. It was a video showing his laptop computer, and he was complaining that there was swelling in the keyboard part of his computer. He also explained that he was worried that his computer might explode. Due to the research that Joe Winko had done online, he learned that this issue was being caused by a lithium battery inside of his computer being overused and swelling up. He also stated in the video that he was scared to use the computer because he was worried about it blowing up. However, part of him also believed that the computer would not detonate at all, and that he just brushed it off. Sadly, this would end up leading Joe Winko to his fate. Later that afternoon, around 8 p.m., Joe Winko's neighbors ended up hearing a loud boom sound. They looked outside and saw the view of Joe Winko's window and concluded that his bedroom was on fire because they saw the flames. They quickly called 911 and told them that Joe Winko's bedroom was on fire and that they needed to get over and set the fire out as quickly as possible. At first they believed that Joe Winko was not at home, since Joe Winko did not call in and report the fire himself. Sadly, however, this was not the case. As soon as the firemen arrived, they were able to set out the fire, but amidst the charred remains of Joe Winko's bedroom was Joe Winko himself, and he had apparently died instantly from the explosion. An investigation was done, and his bedroom was examined, and it was determined that the explosion was caused by the lithium battery inside of Joe Winko's computer. The swelling was caused to the battery malfunctioning, which is actually a common issue among electronics which have lithium batteries, which is basically almost every single electronic uses lithium batteries, if not all of them. I haven't really looked that up yet, but I think so. But yeah, if not all of them. It turns out that the lithium battery inside Joe Winko's computer had exploded, which commonly happens when a lithium battery malfunctions, but unfortunately for Joe Winko, it ended up leading to his untimely death. All of Joe Winko's YouTube videos are still viewable on his channel, which is linked in the description of this video. Joe Winko would often claim that he wanted people to watch his videos in case he ever died at all, he wouldn't be forgotten. And as a fellow YouTuber myself, may he rest in peace. So, that is it for today's story. If you enjoyed the story, please make sure to also check out MrBallen's podcast and to also subscribe to the real MrBallen on YouTube. But make sure to check out MrBallen's podcast where I do tons of other stories like this, many of which are only available on the podcast. Again, it's called the MrBallen Podcast and it's available on Amazon Music. Luckily, the story was not real at all, because it's always been my fear to end up in a MrBallen video. I mean, even though it would be cool to have that as a tribute after I died. But seriously, if you notice swelling in your laptop computer, just get the battery removed. That's exactly what I did. I mean, it still works perfectly fine. I know all my haters are going to be upset that this story is fake, but yeah, it is. Faker than this mustache. Also, make sure to subscribe to MrBallen's real YouTube channel. I'll have a link to it in the pinned comments. I like the videos that he does, really, in case you guys weren't able to notice, and I hope this video makes him laugh. I mean, hopefully it does. I mean, it's my autism mind. It's my best way of being funny. I don't know. So yeah, that's basically it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So yeah, peace out, people.